Hey, it's me, Jompo. Hey guys. Do you hear music in the background? Crazy, right? Background shit. And I got Tekken playing in the background. I'm not even doing it. I recorded this a year ago. Ain't that shit crazy? Loving the fact that I'm starting with the laggiest fucking game I've ever played in my entire life. But, you know, it gets better, everybody. Just like everybody always says on the internet, all those celebrities that definitely know how it's like to be a normal human being. It gets better, everybody. Fucking cry, Morby, I like Tekken. That's why I don't play it. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing a yappy chit chat stream where I talk about whatever the fuck. So, yeah. So I think today, what we're gonna do, right, is I'm gonna do a little bit of planning, stuff that will be related to the channel and myself. It'll be mostly like, it'll probably be mostly just talking. I've never done one of these before, so it's a little awkward for me. Usually I have a game to talk about. Oh, what a cool launcher I just did. Ooh, how cool it is that I just kicked that woman in the face. But right now I'm thinking, you know, time to get serious. Time to really talk about the plans and the future of this channel. I mean, that's so important and relevant to everything. I don't know how to fill time. So when I'm not showing stuff on Clip Studio Paint, I'll be just having this gameplay stuff run. And I need to stop staring at it because it's unironically distracting the fuck out of me. I am judging every single time that I fuck up a launcher. So let's move over to that. I was trying to figure out how to move over to Clip Studio so I could draw on shit. But I am unwise. I am legally diagnosed as being unwise. So I probably gotta restart some stuff. If you want, you can always ask me questions and stuff too, right? Happy New Year, everybody. I see you guys saying things. Add Subway Surfers. I didn't have any Subway Surfers at the time. You know, tragic. I unironically thought about it, but I knew I'd have to go get the gameplay somewhere. So that was a little too depressing. I didn't want to have to actually play Subway Surfers. If only I had something else. There's a game called The Big Catch Tackle Box that I wanted in the background, but I didn't record it. For some reason I didn't, so I'm just a dumbass. My brain's tiny. Just not wise. My brain's small, short. Brainstem thick though, let me tell you that. I need to stop looking at my Tekken gameplay. It is so goddamn distracting to me. Is the volume good on all the music stuff? Jompo, how long is it? Well, I'll assume you're talking about the gameplay. I play Tekken for 5 hours, so I have 5 hours of background bullshit. And look, I'm a Lily player. I know, disgusting, right? I don't think so. She's my goddamn wife. Look at her sip on that. God damn! And I promoted to Tenryu? Fuck you. You know what I mean? God damn. I need to stop looking. Can barely hear it. Is it truly so quiet? It's loud on my end. I can always crank it up a little bit. How's that? Beautiful, right? Jumbo, how long is it? What? No, don't objectify me. I'm just a boy. Damn, I really got kicked? What the fuck? Collab for a Tekken collab? I haven't even played this game in a year, bro. I don't even know what you're talking about. All right, let's bring up, what was I doing? Oh yeah, let's do Clip Studio. And then I'll stop staring at this and distracting myself by beating the shit out of Reina. Or, Nina. I think Reina's next. I don't know. Who cares? Boy, I can't wait to remember how to do this shit. So if I do game capture, does that work on, Clip Studio? Now that's the question I want to figure out. Clearly I need to select. Why does Clip Studio Paint have like 75 different tabs? You know what I mean? In OBS, when you open Clip Studio, it just has a million tabs saying Clip Studio null, null, null. I don't know what that means. Hold on. I want to be able to read my beautiful chat at the same time as doing this, but I need to actually register. And don't worry, when I stop playing this Nina, the footage will stop being choppy. It's fucking lag all over the place right now. Come on, Clip Studio, you fuck. I'm trying to do a thing. Oh, Clip Studio, you raggedy bitch. What if I click this one? What if I click this one? Come on, does it not count as a game? So ridiculous. Huh, there's probably a way to do this, I just don't know how. Well, I have it full screen, and I have it beautiful. Skill issue? Shut up! Shut the fuck up! It's not a skill issue, it's my software sucks. That's all it is. Air quotes rollback, air quotes netcode, air quotes Tekken, air quotes 8. Yeah, they definitely put a lot of delay on the rollback part of the rollback netcode, huh? It definitely does have rollback. I remember certain times I was rolled back like crazy. But at the same time, it's still mostly delay based, I believe. Harada was also like, he was doing the classic Japanese move of, I don't give a fuck about anything. I am not gonna fucking roll back shit. That's what he was saying for years, and then he finally rolled back on that opinion, sort of halfway. Shut up! Stop distracting me with Tekken! I'm trying to fucking focus on setting up Clip Studio. How dare you ask me questions in my chit-chat stream? Look, see, all the lag's gone! See that? It's all because that person was laggy as fuck. Do you think if I change this to like a full screen application, but I don't want you to like pick up on my web browser or some shit. Maybe if I do, maybe I can do a window capture. You guys think a window capture will work? That'll probably work. So if I create a new window capture and I select one of these many clips, dude. Oh god damn, look at that, and the resolution's even all fucked up. Oh hell yeah. All right, now we're getting place. Yes, I will block out all of the gameplay. All right, if I move this over here, woo, goddamn! And I gotta move this, yeah, no, that's fine. And then I can have that over here and that over here. Can you do the gameplay in reverse? Nah, I probably could. And if I do file new, ooh, the window doesn't show up, crazy. Look at that! No more Tekken smile. Shut the fuck up, Morby. What do you want me to play? Shitty ass Guilty Gear Strive? That piece of shit game? Fucking boring ass kill everyone in one combo bullshit? You're insane. How about you Roman cancel your subscription to fucking Minecraft Weekly? Whatever I just said is really funny. Well, let me move this over here because I literally can't see what I'm doing. And I gotta move, wait, where the fuck did the window go? There's the window. Look how small it is. Never heard that before. Oh, and it's even a really bizarre size. This is fucking stupid. Let's see. How the fuck do people do this? Am I really just gonna have this little window on the bottom? Could you make a rope? Oh, I have this in the wrong order. I need to do I need you guys on top so you can talk. Beautiful, just kill that fucking alpaca. All right, we're doing this. You don't need to see layers. It's not like I'm doing anything. Jumbo, I will pay you if you draw me. I don't even know what you look like. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta move my my thingamajig. Get the fuck out of the way, computer screen. Come on, motherfucker. So much effort, so much. Draw a bird? Okay, I can draw a sick ass bird. Ready, fellas? I bet I sound fucking great. I don't sound like I'm from a mile away. Is my volume totally fine? If my volume is fine, then that's good, but I am definitely not looking at my microphone right now. Let's do this. Click here, click that, click one of these. Look, a bird! Wow! But in reality, it's a happy little man. Ain't that crazy? He's got a little brow, and that's all. Very cool. Draw Chen? I've drawn Chen so many times. Here, I'll draw you a simple little Chen. You go like this, and you go like this. Then you get a little eyeball. Look at that. She's looking down over there for summer. Oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn. Yeah, goddamn. Beautiful. She's got her head. She's got an ear. Holy shit, she even has a body. And look, watch this. Big thumbs up. Very cool. Big thumbs up. Beautiful. God damn. The perfect drawing. Truly, it's beautiful. Really, I just need to get my microphone closer to me. I can't talk into my microphone and reach out. I really did not plan this out very well. I gotta scoot this over. Hold on, shut up. Shut up. Yes, I am 12 minutes into this stream, and I still haven't actually done anything yet. All done! Alright, is that a sick-ass angle? Alright, there we go. Now here's some real volume. Sure, I'm not talking into my microphone, but do I have to? Do you want to delete the layer? No. No, I don't. Yeah, this is way more awkward than I thought it would be. There we go. Hello, Jompo. Just got home after an Uber crash. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I love car accidents. I love fucking dying. It's crazy. All right, so the real thing that I'm here for, fellas, is that I'm gonna have a little bit of planning. Things I'm gonna call this the 2025 commitment. Yeah. Bam! 2025 commitments, fellas. And we're gonna go over some little plans and stuff. We're gonna talk about things. Play Me Side? I bought it. I bought it recently. Jompa, will you play BioShock? I played the whole fucking game on stream already, you goofball. Always saying things to me. Never checking my channel? Why is the C like that? Which one? See, it's cool. Here are my 2025 commitments, fellas. Number 1. Are you gonna make vague, mysterious drawings like Pirate Software while ranting about things? No, I'm actually gonna have a checklist. Look, see, because I got commitments. Alright, the first one, I definitely put this like way too high up. Look at this though, I can go like this. Whoa, crazy. And then I can control T to move that shit down. Yes, very handsome maneuver I just did. Now that was some high effort for no reason. So the first thing I think that I want to do, right, and this one's important, very valuable information in my brain, and something that I actually want to commit to. Oh my goodness. 4! Goddamn! 4! What? 4 videos? Videos? Why am I fucking spelling everything wrong? Videos? But for what? For what, everybody? We all know 4 Feed Jampo. Crazy, right? 4 goddamn videos. It's gonna be indie game videos that I want to focus on, right? Now, with the fact that I have literally one already almost done, I guess technically that can count towards it, although that makes me feel a bit bad about it. You know, because I put all this effort into this one, and then, you know, I just fucked up. I think if I get everything into the schedule that I'm planning on after this video is out for Feed Jompo, I'm going to... Oh, please dot with hearts? You're right. There we go. If I get 4 videos this year, that would be sweet. The indie game videos take so much fucking effort, but at the same time, the main reason why I wasn't able to get done with the indie game video last time, and here's my big fucking excuse, right, fellas? Essentially, after I finished it, it took me like 4 months of straight work because I was learning a lot about how to edit and put things together and scripting, and it ended up being like fucking 45 to 50 minutes long, and it was way more than I had thought it would be. And because of that, I burned myself out real big. So what I did was I said, all right, I don't want to give up on Feed Jompo. I love Feed Jompo stuff, right? I think it's a lot of fun to put that together, but I need a break from it for a while. So I'll take a month off, focus on my streaming channel for a little bit, and get a little bit more used to that kind of a thing, right? I want to get used to streaming and making videos for that, and then once I get into the rhythm of that, and I feel like making my Feed Jompo video again, then I'll put it back into my schedule. You see, the issue was that for my streaming channel, this one, the Consume Jompo channel, I thought to myself, okay, sweet, I'm doing good. Let's fill up my entire schedule with streaming shit. And I did. And guess what? Turns out when you fill your entire schedule with something else, it's really hard to bring the other thing back in, because I got so busy with the streaming shit, I just didn't have time anymore to do my other stuff. And so it took a goddamn eternity for me to get back over to it. And when I finally did, it was still difficult for me because I didn't have a good schedule for it. Ideally, what happens is, right, if I stream a game for about 2 hours, or if I play a game for about 2 hours, then I can get that done and make a highlight video out of it in about 2 days, right? Generally speaking, I can go through and do a rough cut the first day, and then I do a more finesse cut with all the actual edits and stuff that may enhance the funny or whatever. But that takes a good amount of effort, but it is about 2 days worth of effort, right? And I would say those are work days. So days at the same time when I'm working my actual job, those 2 days would be also devoted to doing that and basically nothing else. That's cool. I can throw those out. I can do that. I can hire some motherfucker to help me out as well. But at the same time, it was just something I overdid a bit, and then I lost my Fijampo stuff. And when I finally got back to it, you know, all this work and shit and yada yada, blah blah blah, I'm at the point. I have one section left. I have one more game to talk about in this video, and it's another 50-minute video because I can't help myself. And that should be coming out pretty soon. I just need to double check a couple things. I need to, you know, record the lines, put it together. Most of it's going to be gameplay footage, so that's fairly easy for me to put together. But there are certain things that take a good amount of effort. Anyway, a lot of words. But once I get it into the rhythm, I can devote more time to Fijampo as well, and if I can find another editor, that would make things even easier. Which means that's the next point, everybody. Beautiful segue. I love talking. It's gonna be find another stream editor. Now, I'm autistic, so I always want to make the Fijampo stuff myself. I feel like it's sort of important to me. Maybe that'll change in the future, but right now I want to make sure I do that. But finding another stream editor would be really valuable to me so I can save some time. The issue I have with the, well, it's not an issue. So my current editor, I think everyone likes them. I think they do a good job. But I will say that I don't think they really get my sense of humor. Sometimes I'll send them something and I'll be like, all right, this shit right here and here and here is damn funny to me. When they go through it, they're definitely gonna include that. I don't gotta say shit. And they'll go through it and they'll be like, you know, this one I was struggling to find good moments, but, and I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? I said penis real funny right there. You should really put that in. It's funny, don't you think? And the answer was that they didn't think it was funny. And that hurts me. If I could find somebody who's like, who like really actually thinks that my jokes are funny, I think that would be ideal. I don't dislike my current editor, but it's a bit rough when you don't see exactly eye to eye. You know what I mean? It just makes it a bit rougher. That being said, finding somebody who thinks that I'm funny, I feel like is oddly difficult because a lot of the people who edit stuff and are on like Fiverr or something are well, they don't really give a shit. They don't. I really lucked out finding the editor that I did. A Chewing Gum, the person that I do hire, is really fucking good. It's just that their sense of humor is different. Sounds egotistical? It is egotistical, I think, but you kind of have to be egotistical, right? If the whole video thing that I'm making, right? Any video that I'm putting together is me trying to make myself look as good as possible to be entertaining, right? So if I'm looking for that kind of a thing, if I need that kind of thing, like that's what the people want, fellas. So I kind of have to lean into it. I think it's something. Why don't you just put Vine boom effects all over the place? Maybe if I was a parkour pro, I would. I'll still be sending things to my current editor. I think there are things that they do very well with. But finding somebody who's like, oh damn, this is just really funny anyway, I like this, let's make that, that'd be really good. That being said, it's gonna be a bit difficult. But it is something that I want to be able to find and have them work. Yeah. Did you watch Parkour Civilization? I'm halfway through it. It's so fucking bad. It's like my brain's people talk about brain rot all the time. I unironically feel like my brain is rotting when I'm watching the Parkour Civilization Minecraft shit. It is just talking and vine booms and recapping the exact same thing because they didn't edit the episodes apart. It's just nonsense. At the same time, I am laughing a lot with my friend when we're watching it. but it is really bad. It's like dog shit. But I'm gonna make my way through it. I feel like I have to at this point. I am shitting on one of my friends who recommended it to me. They're evil. Anyway. But if I can find another stream editor, that would be great. It also means that I could, on certain weeks, I could pass things to my editors and basically not have to worry about editing something for my streams or for my highlights, and then I'd be able to just work more on the FeedJampo stuff. It would be cool if I could do that. If I could get basically a weekly cycle with them and then throw in my own videos here and there, I think that would be ideal. But, you know, that's what I want to do. That's my goal, fellas. And I should say, also, one other thing. In regard to the 4 videos here, right? I'm gonna put a little parentheses here. That's gonna be indie game. Those are the indie games ones. I also want to do one other video, and I'm not going to commit to any more than this for FeedJampo because I don't want to do what I normally do and say, oh, gee, dude, you know, I'm going to make a video and it's going to come out in July and then it comes out in, you know, November and then I have 2 videos out or something. So I don't want to overcommit to anything in particular. Jampo, have you played or heard about an indie game called Mouthwashing? Yes, I think it's really good, and I think the fans are really fucking annoying on Twitter. But I really, really like the game. Mouthwashing's great. It's also incredibly story-heavy. I actually, for Halloween, which is what I was about to start talking about, for Halloween, Mouthwashing was going to be one of the games that I made highlights of, and I was planning on doing that. But when I played it, I ended up getting so engrossed in the story, it was just me reading everything out loud. So that's all it was. And it ended up being a really bad highlight game, but I was like, fuck, it's really good. I wish I could tell people about it. But I don't know how to bring that stuff up. In my upcoming indie game video, I reference it twice in the intro. But I don't talk about the video or the game in the video itself. It's just referenced. I do really like it though. I do think it's really cool. Are we gonna move on from Chen being mascot this year? We are. That's gonna be another thing. But let me put this down real quick. I want to do one Halloween video for FeedJampo. So what the fuck does that even mean, right? Essentially, the FeedJampo stuff is my scripted content. I actually have right now, I have my indie game video that's almost done, and I have another one where I'm bitching about YouTube's AI. That's also almost done. The AI one isn't going to count towards the 4 videos that I'm looking for FeedJampo. That's probably going to be done a month after I'm done with the indie game video. But for Halloween, I like doing the big Halloween event for Consume Jampo and everything, right? Where I play a million games and I have like 3 highlights coming out a week and all of that shit. But I wouldn't mind wrapping one scripted horror-themed video into FeedJampo. And not necessarily like a review, but I think trying to be creative in some way and actually make a quote-unquote scary video would be a lot of fun. That's sort of what I'm hoping to do at some point. It would be, it probably wouldn't be great necessarily. And I'm thinking like, I have an idea for one, and yes, it would be an analog horror thing. Scary, right? Now, analog horror, as we all know, is the literal scariest thing in the whole wide world, and it's definitely not overdone. But at the same time, I think if I do one well, it could just be fun, and it's a good way to get into it, right? I think the reason why analog horror is so popular right now is because it's fairly simple to get into it, right? It's like, you don't need a lot. You can get away with some pictures, maybe some rough animation, maybe just a little thing here and there that looks a bit photoshopped. You do kind of those things, right? Cut to black and PNG. Scary killer man! Ah! I think the majority of analog horror is really bad, and I don't think my video is gonna come out and change that at all. But at the same time, I think it could be fun. You know, I like that. I think trying to be creative with it, putting something together, I think it could be a lot of fun. And I've always wanted to sort of like flex my creativity and try to put something together that was scripted in not a analytical kind of a way. You know, I always talk about video games and shit over on Feed Jompo when it's all scripted and smart and I have dog shit jokes in it and everything. But having an analog horror thing or trying to make like something that I actually write, like as a creative writing thing, I think it'll just be enjoyable for me specifically. And it would be nice to wrap a Halloween thing in. Of course, if I can think of something to talk about besides that and do another Halloween thing too for Feed Jompo, that would also be cool, but I won't worry about that. I think analog horror is a good like first step, and then I can figure out more creative, interesting stuff and try to be more interesting later. Personally, I don't think being like unique is that important right at the beginning when you're putting stuff out. I think at the beginning what you want is to get something out that you like, that you think is good quality, that you think is like good enough, and then you just throw that out. Like my Kingdom Hearts video on the the Kingdom Hearts video I put out on Feed Jompo was not something that I thought was incredible when I put it out, but it was something where I was like, okay, I put a lot of good effort into this. I think I did a good job with it. But it's not the best. My editing's not great. My scripting's not the best. I know I'm not researching things as well as I could be, but if I waited until I was perfect and had everything ideal, I wouldn't have anything. So I just threw my hands up and said, all right, I'm putting this one out, and then I will just improve over time. You need to finish a project before you can move on with it. So anyway, that's a lot of words for a Halloween video that may not exist, but you know, whatever. We're focusing on Feed Jompo stuff right now, but that's pretty much what I want to do with Feed Jompo. That covers the quote-unquote Feed Jompo section of this video. I think that's a good way of going about it. Aim for 4 videos, so have a quarterly video, maybe 1 or 2 easier videos that come out here and there, and then 1 Halloween one. If I can get into a regular rhythm of that kind of a thing, that would be good. Next one, you guys already know. It's the thing that you guys were already talking about. I'm killing Chen. She's gonna fucking die. She's hold on. I need this. I need my mouse. Let's do hold on. Where's the window? If I go over here and over, I wonder if you guys can even see what's happening when I hover like this. Maybe, maybe not. Very cool. If I go here, then here. Ah, beautiful. Chen HD. My favorite file I've ever created. So Chen is wonderful. Chen is so cool. You can't see? Ah, so it is annoying. Ba-bum! Look, it's Chen! Ain't that shit crazy? Now, you know, the reason why this picture is so high quality that you can zoom into it like this and only see a little bit of aliasing is because I drew this myself with the line tool. Ain't that shit crazy? There were no high quality versions of this Chen, so I made it myself. It is the highest quality Chen in the entire world. Is this? Wait, let me move this. Okay, there we go. So let's make Chen real small. She's smiling about this, you know? Little Chen, standing right there. Beautiful. So yeah, the idea is essentially that one of the issues with Chen is not necessarily that she is Chen. I love Chen. She's great. And I love using her for all of my things where I am myself and I look like Chen, huh? You know? When I show myself on screen and I say, it's me, Jumpo, and then Chen shows up, oh, that's a classic. Jumpo, send the high quality Chen on Discord. Yeah, I can do that real quick. I have it open, actually. I'll go here, and then, hold on. Chen HD. I'll put it over here in general. I gotta alt tab, move this here, and then move this here. Bum bum. There you go. Your distraction doesn't affect me right now, Unknown. I'm too powerful. So if you want, you can use that version of Chen all you want. I vectored it out myself, and by that I mean I used a raster layer because I'm a dumbass and didn't actually vector it. But the thing with, like, Chen, the issue that I ran into with Chen wasn't necessarily, oh, Chen is a shitty character or anything like that. I love Chen, and I'll probably still have her as, like, referenced here and there, for sure. And I definitely want to keep the Chen smile as an emote, basically forever. It's important to me. Chen is so important. But at the same time, I was thinking, you know, a lot of people show up and then say, who's your character? What a cute character. Your character's so cool. And I'm like, it's not mine. It's not my character. B-Cub drew, and Zun. Zun made Chen, and then B-Cub redrew, and then, you know, I have to explain and everything. I don't really like the idea of people thinking that this is me, like my character that I made. I think that's the main issue that I have with Chen. I wouldn't mind it if people didn't assume that, but people do assume that. And then, of course, at some point when I want to throw out stuff that I sell, or if I ever want to, like, represent myself somewhere, or whatever, right? If I ever become a big boy and people talk about me and look at me, then I don't want to have to run around and jump around legal trouble with having this character. So I'd rather just reference the character and then have my own original character. So yes, Genesis, it would be an OC. Jumpo selling out, you're damn right. I would be selling out in a way where, like, if I made merch, you know, then I would want the merch to be something where I don't have to jump through hurdles of 3 different people owning the character. That would be, like, awful. If you ever make a U2s, it couldn't be Chen. Well, that's true. So what I was thinking was, I was going to reach out to a character designer and try to come up with a concept. I have some ideas in my head about what I would want, right? And I have some ideas for the character, but I don't know a lot, right? And the issue is that if I knew exactly what character I wanted, then I would probably just reach out to Fan and say, hey, try drawing this. But I don't. Basically, I need somebody who is a character designer specifically so that I can go back and forth with them on character designs, and I need them to work with me because I don't know exactly what I want. If I was more confident in what I wanted and I knew what I actually wanted, then I would definitely reach out to Fan. But since I'm so uncertain, I want somebody who's a super professional specifically in character design. I think that would be for the best. And then after that, when I say I like this character, then I'd reach out to Fan and say, look at the new character. Let's start drawing shit. Because I'm not abandoning Fan. I just want some help with the design, and then I go straight back to Fan. She's part of the Jumpo lore, you know. So it's very cool. But it is something. I still want the little gremlin kind of character. I don't want to lose the energy that Chen has. The type of character that I am looking for is something like a Neko arc Chen kind of a thing. That little, like, gremlin piece of shit kind of thing that's also kind of cute in a way. I think that's the kind of character design I want. So I'm thinking of doing something similar, right? So with Chen, I don't know if any of you give a fuck about what I'm about to talk about, but with Chen and with Neko Arc, both of those characters are actually based off of other characters that are like normal anime girls, right? So there's the normal version of Chen, which is just an anime girl, and there's the normal version of Neko Arc, which is just Arcuid, and she's just a normal human being, but they are turned into little gremlin fucks. And I think that's cool. So what I'm probably gonna do with the character designer is get them to make both versions. So there's going to be a real human being version of me, and then also a gremlin piece of shit goblin version of me. And then I'll use either one when appropriate, but I think it's going to be important to do both. And then from there, I'm gonna put, like, that's why I haven't taken a couple of steps. It's why Chen doesn't move or do anything, and I just fucking tween her around on the screen. It's because I don't necessarily want to put all the effort into like a moving character if I'm going to be replacing the character. So that's sort of how that goes. But again, Chen's not disappearing forever. PNG YouTuber? Maybe. I'm considering it. It sort of depends. But a PNG tuber would be interesting. I'd have to make a good one so I don't end up like those really, really shitty cringe ones. I'm not gonna name names, but you know, sometimes you do click on something and you're like, oh, hey, look. Like, oh, hey, look, it's a person talking about a video game, and they're a PNG tuber. And then they're like really pretentious, and they use their PNG tuber like through 90% of the video, and it's kind of just a single character twitching back and forth, and they only have like 3 emotes, and I'm like, bro, I don't like this. I really don't want this. but it's also really helpful, because sometimes you have a section you don't know a lot about, or like you don't know how to edit it because it's such a like a conversational thing. And it's like, if I could just like sit in front of the camera and talk like all those motherfuckers do in real life, that would be really helpful. But I can't do that, god damn it! I can't do that! So I'm not gonna do that, because that would be weird. I don't want to show my face, ever. So it should be helpful, it'll be cool, but it's something that I have to still find the person for. I've looked, I probably put like 10 hours into searching around and I'm not having any luck, so I'm probably gonna have to actually go on like an official thing and find some official person to hire, as opposed to like going on Twitter. Oh yeah, and one other thing about the design, right now, I may as well just say this, I don't have to surprise you guys or anything, but the idea would be that since my name is Jompo, but it's Feed Jompo, and it's Consume Jompo, and since Jompo, the Jompo Discord is Jompo's Kitchen, I thought, hey, maybe it would make sense to have a chef-themed character. Not necessarily like an Italian chef, but like some kind of chef character I think might be interesting. So themed around that kind of a thing. And then also along with that, making the, I think since I always use, well, I'm using Chen and she's a fucking girl. So I'm gonna continue with that, and the character is also going to be a girl. Very cool. Someone said to put like a paper bag on my face with like a cutout, like cutout of the new character just plastered on. I always thought of buying like a green screen, kind of like a morph suit mask to put over my face. And then I would just like have whatever I'm talking about appear in my face. Maybe that's stupid as fuck. I don't know. Make your character like the bunny girl from Cardboard Bunny in one version, like a gremlin version of it like Chen and Neko Arc. I mean, that's again another character that's already owned by oh my god, I forgot their name. How could I do this? KB Kanbun. That's VTubing. I'm not at the point where I want to invest $8,000 in a VTuber model, fellas. I'm just gonna say that outright. Maybe someday. I've threatened it several times. Hey guys, did you notice that my I got tab back over. I'm using my mouse. You guys notice that my bullet points are slowly drifting to the right? I've had this problem ever since I was a child. Pretty cool, right? Cheapskate, fuck you! I can't believe this. You know, 8,000's a lot of dollars to throw down. That's like... It's like a whole month of work, you know? That's like a whole month. That's like 2 weeks of work. That's like half a day's work from my paycheck. That's fucked up. You want me to spend the equivalent of 1 working hour on a VTuber model? Yeah, that's more than $2. That's what I fucking saying to you, Cakes. So I do have to kill Chen. This is very important. That's like 2 Happy Meals. Exactly. My 3 models. Evil that you're saying that to me. Imagine if your OC had a mascot rule of liking a food item, kind of like how Mario likes spaghetti and Sonic likes chili dogs. You see, the tough part is I don't even really like eating or cooking in real life, so all of this chef stuff would essentially just be for the aesthetic. Jumpo's OC likes knives a little too much. Kawaii yandere desu. Play Rain World off stream? That's the plan. At some point I want to do that. Sushi? Ah, fuck, I do like sushi. It probably is my favorite. Can't wait for the Goodbye Chen stream. I have a plan for that already. I just haven't gotten to it yet because Chen's still alive and breathing and stuff. But I do have a plan for like a goodbye farewell ode to Chen kind of a thing. So it's not just gonna be an unceremonious I am changing characters thing. All right, let's move on. I think that's pretty much everything I have to say about Chen. Whoever that is. So from there, I think, since we're talking about this stuff, I have some, like, ones that I can't necessarily measure. Viking funeral for Chen, place her on a boat, and fire a burning arrow at her. She'll fucking burn in hell, that's for sure. I'm still not sure if I want to make her a cat girl or not. It feels right, because Chen's a cat, you know what I mean? It's hard to tell sometimes. That bullet point is way too close to the last one. I'm all fucked up for doing that. But I ain't changing it. And cat girls are cute. Great point. Also, my future character will be an adult, so you guys can say weird shit, and it won't be weird anymore, you know? Very important. So... Chen is like a fucking 6-year-old or something. Fish? Fish. What was the thing? Oh yeah, here's one. I'll do one intangible goal for you guys. This one's going to be better. Fuck off my writing, goddamn. Better better chat engagement, of course. Better chat? Like I would just say better chat. You guys are great, of course. I would need better chat engagement. Beater. A beater. I think my skill talking to chat is not great right now. I will say that there are, like, very minor changes I was making last year. So, for example, like playing Marvel Rivals and having you guys join in, I think is fun. I like when you guys get rolled into it and then I'm able to play the game with you guys. But that's like one game that I did at the end of the year, and I've had like 3 streams of that. I wouldn't mind doing more. I actually have a plan for next week that should be for you guys. No need to make it a cool surprise or anything like that. It's going to be that buckshot roulette game. And this sort of leans into the next thing that I'm already going to write down, but I need to adjust my canvas because it's not long enough. That is edit and then canvas size and then just drag that motherfucker down. So alongside the better chat engagement, I want to do, because these kind of go hand in hand. Blue Lord, you're French! You're telling me we ain't gonna see this big ass freaking box anymore? Ain't no way! Why is there a square around the word reply? That's really weird. Oh, and the replies to it are really weird too. They got like, they're all black. It's very bizarre. Very cool. I want to do event streams and semi-planned meme bullshit. There we go. Ignore this little thing right here. I didn't put that there. That was a mistake. Do you like how my handwriting's getting messier because I don't feel like turning towards the screen when I'm writing? Be her chat engagement plus. Exactly. So, all these things sort of go hand in hand, right? So, the better chat engagement is a personal thing. Yeah, exactly, Unknown. I'll go through the 3 ideas right here. So, the better chat engagement is that when I am playing a game, I want to get better at looking over at chat and responding to you guys, and bantering with you better. Right now, I think I'll play a game, someone will say something in chat, and I'll read it out loud, and I'll give you like a 1-sentence response. I wouldn't mind being able to put a little more effort into that. Now, I'll say outright, I think the absolute best streamer in the world right now, at least that I understand because he speaks English, is Jerma. I think he's like unrivaled in how goddamn funny he is, right? One of my favorite things that Jerma does is that he will read chat and come up with some kind of funny response that he can now banter with his chat about. I don't think I'm going to get on the level of Jerma for a good long time. He's been streaming for fucking generations, god damn it. And I don't need to be Jerma, right? I don't need to turn into someone that I'm not. But at the same time, being able to react to people in chat and turn it into a funny event or a funny joke, or like playing off of it to make it something where people go, damn, that's actually pretty funny. That's a clever retort. Oh, how hilarious this man is. I think that would be, I think that's cool. That would be cool. That will probably mean that I am going to flub a lot of fucking jokes by reading something, shutting up for about 10 seconds, and then reacting to it way too late, and then the joke isn't gonna be funny anymore. But that's the only way that you can learn, dude. So I'm gonna try my best to roll you guys in a little bit. And I'm gonna try to engage you guys more, so that when you guys say something stupid to me, I can say something stupid back instead of just laughing at it or something, right? I think that's important. It's something I want to try to get better at for sure. For event streams, these are very particular streams that would have some kind of thing that would be engaging either for you guys, or it would be just some kind of goal. Another streamer that I really like is Simple Flips. I think he's very funny. I think he's also very interesting, even when he's not being funny. Rainophobia, yes, I'll be getting a new OC to represent me, essentially. So with event streams, right, like next week, I want to do a Buckshot Roulette multiplayer stream with chat, right? There's not going to be any voice chat stuff going on, obviously, because I don't trust you guys to not say slurs. But at the same time, I want to be able to have you guys rolled into it, and that would be engaging for you guys, of course, because you can actually play alongside. But the idea I have is that I'm going to choose because I've seen this done a million times. I'm gonna choose a charity that I like, and then every time I lose, every time you guys kick my ass, I'm gonna add $10 to the charity, right? I'm not made of money, so I can't do that big streamer Ludwig kind of shit where I make it $100 fucking every time I lose, bro. But sorry, Rainophobia, it's going to be a girl, dare I say. Vicious Snake, thanks for stopping by, I appreciate it. Get your members to do voice chat stuff, they'll probably be loyal. Maybe, I don't know. I don't trust anyone, at all. But doing this kind of like charity thing, right? It's fun because I kind of wanted to do charity anyway. But at the same time, I I think turning it into like a punishment game kind of a thing is fun. That way I can donate money, that would be cool. And then at the same time, I can play games with you, and that would be cool. And it keeps track of how many times I lose, and it's fun, and yada yada, blah blah blah. I think doing that kind of thing's cool. I'm gonna try it out next week with the buckshot roulette thing. And then, if I can come up with more ideas, that would be cool too. Right now, I think the closest thing I have at the moment is... hopefully everyone won't target you in buckshot roulette. I mean, it's not like a... you know, it's not like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, if you guys played that ancient Chinese game. It's not like Fork Knife. Where we landing, boys? It would just be us hanging out in the bathroom shooting shotguns at each other, that's all. Yeah, I think if I ever did anything with voice chat, I'd do it offline on well, not offline, but off stream on Discord, so I could cut out any terrible things people say. But I will say, for event streams, I think the closest thing I have to that right now is Demo Wednesday, which I do like a lot, and I like doing that. I think I have 11 or 12 Demo Wednesdays done, and those are always cool, those are always funny. I like jumping through those, and I was inspired to do those by the third and final person on my list of streamers that I actually respect, which is Vinny Vinesauce. He doesn't necessarily do a bunch of demo stuff, he does sometimes, but he has his like grab bag of weird games and stuff, and that's where I got the idea from. Playing demos would be cool, and then, you know, Vinny normally does his thing where he plays a bunch of different games and goes back to back with all of them. I think he has people organize it for him, but I just grab demos that I find that are cool. But I think that's the closest thing, and I love doing that, and if I can think of more ideas, it would be cool, even if they're just one-offs. Does Backshot Roulette take a good PC? I think that one does, but Buckshot Roulette, I believe, doesn't take that much effort to run. It's a fairly simple one. Worm stream with viewers. With the names people can put in there? I don't think so. And then the semi-planned meme bullshit is the thing that Unknown was able to call out immediately. This would be when I'm streaming something, but I have a plan in mind of what I want to talk about already. So this in particular, right? When I play Marvel Rivals this week, I am going to be making an ass tier list, and not just of the women, fellas, because I'm not pissed about the women. I can't get into it right now. I was about to start rambling, but it pisses me the fuck off that every man superhero has no ass. Did you guys know the Hulk has a super serum within him? The gamma rays that make him the Hulk, they inflate every single muscle on his entire fucking body, except his ass for some reason. You know, that doesn't make any fucking sense. You know what? The Hulk needs a fat fucking ass. I'm sorry. But he needs a big fucking round tush. I cannot stand the fact that every fucking guy has no ass. I will be talking about that later. But it is going to be something that Captain America doesn't have an ass either. It's fucking crazy. None of them except for Venom. It's insane to me. Why the fuck does only Venom have an ass? Every single guy on there except like Bruce Banner should have a good ass. Jumper, that's pretty gay. It's not gay. It's not fucking gay. It's ridiculous. All right? When people lift weights, when people are strong and buff and shit like that, they have big glutes. When you swing punches, you need good glutes. You need that shit. It's important. The musculature of the ass is so pivotal for like all actions, for running and for jumping and for kicking and for fucking, it's for everything. I'll be talking about that on on the Avengers stream that's coming up this week. All right? That's going to be very important. So doing that kind of a thing would be good, and that's like semi-planned, because basically I would do my gameplay stuff, and then I would step away from that, do the tier list. It would be planned to some extent. I'd probably have some notes here and there, but it would be fun, you know? I'd have like a tier list maker thing up so I could move all the characters around. And then at the same time, I would be moving back and forth between the game. I think that's all pivotal. But that's the kind of thing, because that's like an easy thing that if I do a good job with it, then it's like, okay, well, I can just make highlights of that section and then push that out. But similarly, it doesn't have to necessarily just be meme bullshit. It could go hand in hand with the event streams. One of the things that I was looking for before, actually, let me do this real quick. If I make the window capture go away, look, I'm still playing this, and I'm still a Tenryu after all this time. Oh, look at that frame rate. Yes, I didn't know how to use OBS at this point, and so I was lagging like a motherfucker. Actually, this is on my last computer. Oh my fucking god, it's really been that long. No wonder it was running like shit. But when I was putting this together, I'm saying this outright, this is the guy from Smash Bros. The reason I even have this recording, this is recording number 4 of my Tekken gameplay, because what I was originally planning on doing with this was, before I didn't feel like playing fighting games anymore because I was getting bored of all of them, was I was going to do a quote-unquote road to red and work my way up to red rank, which was a pretty decent achievement in Tekken 7. And then in Tekken 8, I got that in one day, and then I got stuck in red rank for, I think, a stream? Just, not a stream, in one recording session. And then in this one, I get to purple. So, sorry, spoilers, fella. What do you mean I'm getting demolished? You're looking at the wrong character. I'm the girl! Uncle Quiche. I think Uncle Quiche kicks my ass, actually. If I remember correctly, this guy starts downloading me completely and fucking me up. Big time. Oh, goddamn, my gameplay's unsafe. But that was one of the ideas that I had for that event stream and semi-planned kind of a thing. It was going to be something that I put together where I track my progress and improvement as I'm playing the fighting game. And I thought, neat, that sounds pretty fucking neato. How cool, how radical. Too bad I got bored. I wouldn't mind finding a game. Oh yeah, that's the other point I was gonna make. Jumbo, did you like the Sonic 3 movie? It's not evil if I say that I haven't seen it, right? Or any of the Sonic movies? None of them, I'm sorry. One of the other things that I wanted to look into was over here. I wanna find a, guess guys, guess, what do you think I wanna find? After the conversation we just had, surely you guys are listening to me, right? You're not just sitting around, spacing out, maybe playing a video game on the side? Surely you guys can fill in the, GF? Well, okay, well. I mean, I don't wanna make this list impossible, fellas. Stick Fight the game? Stick Fight the game is fun. I don't understand it. Nope, all of you are wrong. Very cool. So what I want to do is I want to find a, oh fuck, there needs to be a word for this. I know there's a word. Spamton, you did it. Find a good game. I'm trying to figure out the word that I want for it. Like, find a game I can stick with. Since I can't think of like the actual word in my vocabulary, I want to find a game that I can actually stick with. Right now, like, I'm leaning towards Marvel Rivals being that, because it is fun. And it could be a game that sticks around, yeah, a main game, like something that I can go to a lot. So I can say like Marvel Rivals is really cool, I like playing that. I'll try to get better in my own time and stuff. But it's a game that I come back to every week or two. And it's basically just like a mainstay. It's something that I can always hop into. Make a Minecraft server? Fuck no. I've never liked Minecraft. I'm sorry, fellas. Crafting makes me want to kill myself. So I don't want to do that. I'm not a fan. Sorry. Maybe if I was a parkour pro though, fellas. Celeste is good, but other than mods, it's got a shelf life for streams. Yeah, I only have the Seasides left. So I wouldn't be able to do much more. But right now I'm leaning towards Marvel Rivals probably being the thing that I would be leaning into and playing. But finding like a really good one that I find very fun that I could just come back to a lot would be good. Fooly, you're just saying that because you want to play the game with me on stream, aren't you? Noita would be fun too. Noita is fun. I've been having fun going back to Noita. The cool thing about Marvel Rivals as well is that if I don't want to take it seriously, I can play unranked and, which I probably will pretty much always do, but I can play unranked and then play with you guys. You know what I mean? It's sort of a good all-rounder. I can play with you guys. I can make ass tier lists all day. I can talk about ass all day, and it's a fun game to play. It seems like a good, well-rounded kind of game to bring into the repertoire, which I think is a French word, so I apologize. If you think Marvel's fun, stick with it. The most important thing for you is to enjoy it. Otherwise, what's the point? Thank you, Reggie Phil-Same. That's the kind of pat on the back I need. When they add more characters, you can update the tier list. As tier list patch 1.03. If it's not fun, why bother? Exactly. But I think if I can find that game and come back to it frequently, it would be cool. And then it also has to be something that people enjoy watching as well. Although I think people like watching the Marvel Rivals stuff. I think that's all pretty cool. But that's, is this everything? I think that's pretty much everything for the channel. Do I have any other ideas? Let's see, I got my 4 videos for Feed Jompo, which are all the indie games. I want to find another stream editor, which would be valuable. And they would edit alongside my current stream editor that I have. Jompo, you do know we watch mostly for you, not for the game. Well, that was the end goal the whole time I've been streaming. I can't watch or moderate rival streams. That's because you're playing along, dude. Let's see. The one Halloween video for Feed Jompo. I want to kill Chen. Better chat engagement. Event stream. Semi-planned meme bullshit. Find a game I can stick with. I think besides that, I don't have to say that I'm going to do Halloween stuff again for Consume Jompo, because that's a normal thing. That's just a go-to. Will you be taking suggestions? For what? I don't know. I'll take suggestions on whatever. I don't know what you're referring to, but if people want to suggest whatever, I'll look into it. Like Rain World was a suggestion. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I plan on playing Rain World. And then Me-Side, which is that one game that Markiplier played and everyone else played, that I'm late to at this point. But fuck it, you know, I bought it already. Semi-planned the meme bullshit. Indeed, indeed. Don't make fun of my handwriting. I'm writing at a weird angle right now. Outplayed, I appreciate the fact that you think I'm your favorite YouTuber. And I'm pretty sure I said that sentence right. I sort of spaced out halfway through. Being funny, damn. I'm good. What can I say, fellas? I am not interested in Marvel Rivals personally, but some games you play makes me want to watch your videos, especially your streams. One that makes me watch your streams because you're chill. Whoa, you're so mad, dude! Chill out! Yeah, that's sort of what I've been going for. Reading that angrily, you know, I don't know why you were so pissed off when you wrote that. I mean, I could feel the vitriol coming through you, but yeah, ultimately, my goal with the channel has always been get people to click on it, but ultimately don't make the content about the game, make it about me. So even with Feed Jompo, I was trying to do that from the beginning. It was, how do I put in jokes or references or this or that in order to make myself, I'm not mad, lol! Shut the fuck up! I can't believe you're being pissed off in my fucking chat. Mods, if you see them get pissed off one more time, kill them! What was I thinking about? What was I talking about? I don't know. I distracted myself with some bullshit. What was I saying? I'm pissed. Kill Randy. Send him to hell. Heck, kill Outplayed. Send him to hell. Gronk, kill. Oh shit. I don't like this. Morby, don't be pissed. No, not you. Not you, Morby. Anyone but Morby. All right, kill Morby. You know what? I'm over it. Kill Morby. Acronym, kill acronym. I love seeing my chat reset. Seeing them get live deleted, so goofy. Phasmophobia is amazingly fun with friends if you have any. I have friends, but none that would want to be on stream, I believe. Also, I don't trust them either with with not saying something weird. Fuck, I had like a whole conversation thing I was trying to do before you distracted me. How evil. What was I fucking saying? What was I doing? Oh yeah, how about, right. That's me clapping for myself. In the Fee Jompo stuff and in the Consume Jompo, the idea was always that when people clicked on it, I wanted them to click on because they were interested in the topic or the game or something, and then stick around for me. Which is why that's been something I've been trying for all the time, forever. And I think it's been working out pretty well. Eskill, is that your name? It looks like it's fucking clipping. Is it just Eskill? Hold on, I gotta bring this up. Fucking Sigma knots. It is Eskill. Okay. Kill Chen? Why? Because it's owned by somebody else. Tragic. Chen is owned by someone else, so I want to make my own character. I'll repeat that a million times. Fortunately, Blue, legal issues with John Toho is generally not a big deal. In fact, you can even sell merch and stuff, although you want to be careful with that. But the thing is that it's not just Zun, but it's also B-Cub. And then, you know, I'd have to tiptoe around that and any Japanese laws and anything like that. It's just like a real tragedy. That being said, one thing I wanted to bring up was that I don't actually plan on really monetizing too much. Besides, you know, I run ads. Oh yeah, thank you for the donation. I don't know why I read what you said and then I ignored the fact that you donated. Sorry. I appreciate it. Thank you for donating. It's very kind of you. I was thinking, oh shit, I forgot what I was talking about again. Come on chat, remind me. What was I saying? Surely it was interesting. You guys help me. It's also extremely baller and sick nasty to have your own identity. So true. So true, Cal Liver. Amnesia? I forgot? A main game? Shit! That's none of what I was talking about. The time I killed a man? Nah, yes, and no one ever figured it out. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, the monetization! Yes, yeah, that one. Right, so, yeah, so, when it comes to money stuff, obviously people can donate, and being monetized lets me put ads on videos and stuff. But when it comes to like making merch or anything, I was thinking I would wait around until I get to 100,000 subscribers. Ooh, crazy. Oh yeah, that's the other fucking goal. I knew I had one more. This year is gonna be big dick, fellas. And I gotta make this even longer. Which is why it's so big dick, fellas. I gotta jelk my canvas, get this shit long. There we go. I'll zoom in a little bit. There we go. All right. Fellas, 100K subs this year. I know I can do it. I just need to put the effort in. I know it'll be so easy. Everyone always complains about how subscribers are fickle beings that don't always stick around, but 100K subs, it's gonna be goddamn easy. It's probably gonna be done in like 2, maybe 3 weeks. The start of this year, I believe my Fee Jompo account was at about 1.3 thousand subs, and my Consume Jompo one was at a couple hundred. And I was able to get to 26,000+ this year. And that's pretty cool. And a big chunk of that came from the Halloween event as well. So all of this stuff is, it seems doable. Oh yeah, and that reminds me of another one that I wanted to write down. I want to optimize thumbnails. I'm pretty sure I have an idea of what I want for thumbnails and stuff. I need people to click on it, and then people will like, you know, they'll be like, oh, Jompo, you're so funny. When you talk with your words, you always make me want to whip my wiener out. And I'm like, oh, yes, please keep it in your pants. Unless, and then, you know, all that stuff happens. It's all legal, let me assure you. But optimizing my thumbnails is going to be important. So, you guys say they're good. They are, because Fan is a damn good artist. But Fan also draws exactly what I tell her to draw. And I'm gonna be real, fellas, sometimes my ideas suck shit. And Fan just makes my bad idea look good. And then, you know, I don't think they're necessarily the most clickable things. Not because of her, but because of me, motherfucker. It's because my idea that I had wasn't very good. And sometimes it's because I reach out to Fan and I come up with the idea in like 10 minutes and I'm low on time and I just need her to draw something. And so I send my first idea and she puts it together and it looks good and I put it up, but I'm not as happy with it. Is Fan single? Very funny that you would ask that. No, she's not. Yeah, what's his name? Psycho, right? Yeah, actually Psycho streams as well. I think Fan started streaming too. I don't remember on what platform. If you see, I am going to put Fan on blast. I think it's very kawaii that whenever she posts on Twitter, her boyfriend shows up and says like, my beautiful girlfriend, please hire her for art. Or my wonderful girlfriend has made another beautiful piece of art. That's like kawaii shit. Yeah, Fan's partners in the server. That's Psycho. I think Saiko. Yeah, they're both cool. I like them both. I don't know Psycho very well. I don't know Fan very well, honestly. But they're both really cool, I think. Right? It's fucking kawaii! Anyway, if Fan hears this, I don't know what she'll think. But it doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. But I need to, right. So, about the thumbnail stuff, I need to, yes to the one person I don't remember who said something about the Kanban cardboard one, but in general, one of the things that I need to do is I need to try harder to lean into Fan's style, right? Fan is very, very good at making very cute stuff. Her art style definitely leans into cute stuff more than anything. And she's pretty good at putting everything together, but sometimes I'll like come up with an idea that I think is funny, but I know that Fan's gonna struggle with it because it's really fucking stupid and weird. And so I push it to her and I'm like, do this. And she's like, okay, and it comes out way cuter than I want. And I'm like, well, what the fuck did I expect? Like, that's her thing. That's why I fucking hired her in the first place. And here I am giving her other bullshit. Why am I not leaning into it more? So it's something I want to keep in mind. It's that I want to give her things that she will be able to like fully utilize her skill set on. So like cute girls, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And of course that does well. People tend to click on those, obviously. But then at the same time, I want to make sure that like my highlights and stuff are still funny. So, you know, I'm not just clickbaiting someone and being boring as shit. But I want that to happen. I want Fan to make art that she is really, really good at, right? I don't want to push her to make something that she's like not, again, the word's not uncomfortable, and it's also not that she can't do it. Just I need to optimize it so that I give her basically work that she will excel at. I want to lean into her skills. I think that would be good. That's a good way of saying it. Rainophobia. If I let Fan make a character for me, it would just be a lackadaisy OC. I'm sure of it. I would never be able to stop her. Fan really likes drawing anatomically correct muscular human beings. Indeed. Oh, so true. If you look at her comm sheet, it explicitly says, please, I'm great at drawing buff people. Leaning into those thumbnails and stuff would be cool. One of the reasons I'm making this list, by the way, because like optimized thumbnails is hardly a thing that I commit to as like, oh, I'm going to do that for 30% of them or anything like that. It'll be, it's like things that I keep in mind. I'm gonna be referencing this piece of paper fairly often in order to keep these things in mind as I'm working on YouTube stuff. Lackadaisy OC would be super cute. Fan's damn good at drawing Lackadaisy stuff. Fan recently got noticed by Lackadaisy Joe over on Blue Sky, I noticed. It was cool. There was like a retweet or whatever that means over on Blue Sky. Yes, made me smile. The Ultra Kill thumbnail though, that was the first thumbnail I ever had Fan make. It was cool. Where's Redground? The fuck are you talking about? I think that's pretty much all of the YouTube stuff that I would want to look at, right? So I think the 100K can work, but I would really have to lean into some stuff. Oh yeah, and I should say that the 100K is in reference to streaming specifically. That's, why am I putting a fucking G? Consume. I have no fucking idea what's gonna happen with Feed Jumbo. You know, I'm just gonna be honest. I have no idea. All the Ultra Kill thumbnails were the same image with a different background. Yeah, that's what I was leaning into at the beginning. Because it costs money, right, for me to hire Fan. But I was going with a Oni Plays idea, because Oni Plays does that. They use the same picture and then they change the background color. But after I did that like 2 or 3 times, I was like, nah, I'm not a big fan. Who is Feed Jumbo? That's me, bitch! It's my other channel that I never upload to. Very cool. Do you naturally sound like a silly goober or do you force it for us? This is just what I sound like. This is just my voice. I can't believe this. I do try to keep the energy up to some extent, I would say. I was thinking about this recently, right? I think, like, if I'm at work and I'm talking to people, because I'm just like a fucking programmer. And so if I'm talking to people in like a meeting where we're talking about, oh, we need to make sure that this and that are getting done. Like you got to put this on the Jira board and make sure to update your status. How are you doing with this and that? All that boring shit. I will still usually talk like this unless I'm tired. And if I'm tired and I'm streaming, then I'll try to keep the energy up. So I'll I guess, quote unquote, force it to some extent. But it's more so forcing myself to be engaged with what I'm doing. But I'll adjust it right now. It's not gonna sound very different, but if I was talking about something at work, I would basically just sound like this. Just me, but basically, lower voice, I guess, because I'm not putting any effort into it, and I'm a lot more monotone. So I would really just, yeah, I'll be done with that in a week, don't worry. I reached out to the stakeholder and let them know that it would be delayed by a week, but it's not a big deal. Ultimately, they said it was fine. There's nothing, no issue there. You know, that kind of a thing. It's, that's it. It's just that my energy's less. But it's exactly the fucking same. I ain't faking anything else. And when I talk to my friends, I usually sound like this, I think. And my parents and stuff, so. Jumbo, talk as monotone and depressed as you can. I don't really know how exactly. What would I even be sad about? Fellas, my last diaper was filled to the brim. And after I changed to a new diaper-wipey, I filled that one too. But I had to go to the store to buy more, because I was out, but that was it. That was it. I had to go I had to go to the store with a full diaper in order to buy more. It was the most shameful thing I've ever done, but something made me. It awoken something in me. I could feel it. deep within my loins. God damn! God damn! Now I fill my diaper every day! In public, in private, it doesn't matter! Guys, did you know my sense of humor is actually awful and I'm still holding it back from you guys because saying that shit's really weird? Fellas, I've been on the internet for a long time. I'll just say that outright. My sense of humor has skewed so far. One of the reasons why I record things off stream sometimes and then I make highlights off of that is because if I if I need to let that shit flow into the diaper, of course, into the video that I'm making so that I can just take out all of the weird shit that I say and then readjust it. Don't hold back, we're probably weirder than you. Bro, I've been going on the internet since like 2006. It's, you know, I've been skewed by internet humor for a long time. Release the wolf. There's a wolf inside me. And the knot won't fit. I need more effort, baby. I need to be trained. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I should just let it go. Sometimes I don't. Honestly, I was kind of thinking if I do more chit chat streams, I would lean into it a bit more. Don't say what, Blue. Release the wolf in the diaper. Yummy, yummy in my tummy, everybody. Maybe I'll go unleashed, but at the same time, I need to, I think the chit chat stream should help with that. I think when playing a game, I can sometimes question whether or not the joke's gonna be alright, but that's also because I can't look at what people are typing a lot of the time. And so I don't know what the feedback is, and then I start doubting myself. Maybe I've made a mistake. You know? I mean, I've made some pretty off-color jokes here and there. That's gotta be a fetish for somebody? Dude, of course it's a fetish for somebody. Are you kidding me? Feed Jumbo back? Now that sounds weird. Oh yeah, what the fuck am I doing? I wanna go over here. Let's close this out, fellas. I got 2 more things I wanna write down. I have 2 more goals that have literally nothing to do with streaming, but I'm gonna write them down here anyway. All right. Fellas, this one's very important. Do you know about mass unfollowing of Vex bolts? I have no fucking idea what you're talking about, FBI. Whatever you're saying to me sounds like nonsense. My jokes are just fish, okay? That's the first rule of improv, fellas. When in doubt, say fish. Jumbo, check Discord. I made ChatGPT make a Breaking Bad fanfic, but it's a love triangle between Mr. White, Sonic, and Mr. Beast. Now, I'll have you know that I don't like Breaking Bad, so I don't want to read that shit. I am the one who knocks. That's what he says, but I never got to that part because I stopped watching when the stupid fucking planes exploded. Boring ass, shitty ass show. Yeah, I will take this unpopular opinion. You know what? I'd rather watch a mediocre 7 out of 10 anime than Breaking Bad. Huh. Tim and Jess Mangen. Hey. Hey! It's like those Lego commercials. Hey! Jumbo, be a hater, come on. I don't like Breaking Bad, what can I say? I really legitimately don't like it. Reminder that Jumbo posted a fanfic of his very early on. Oh, yes. Yes. That was, hold on, I can find that real quick. Let's see, if I go over to... I have this. It's called Palm Needle in a Haystack. That's what the file name's called. I gotta go on my, Google account. It's true, a lot of people won't know the lore. That was from my last indie game video I made, 200 years ago. Is this it? Yeah, there it is. All right, how do I share this to you guys? Hold on, if I copy this, close that, hold on. Let me get this up. Maybe I can do a nice little reading. So if I do the text tool, would I have to hit enter every single time if I did a text tool on this? Hold on, let's do this. Right, if I do this and I do this. Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah, that lagged the entire fucking system. Oh, look at that fucking horrible font! Why is it so laggy? A kiss. Whatever, I'll just read it out loud to you guys. I don't need to show you guys. You'll understand. You guys ready for this beautiful moment? So I gotta go to... Here's Palm Needle in a Haystack, everybody. And no, I'm not gonna stop the music for this. Now, obviously with a beautiful name like like Palm Needle in a Haystack, this is about Pomni from Amazing Digital Circus, alright? I wrote this for a one-off gag because I needed to erase something. I made a reference to something like, I need to hold the, like, if you like holding backspace and erasing a lot of text, then play the mage in Mortal Sin. Can you read in a Tony Zarette voice? I don't know what that means either. And so I had to write something. I was like, dude, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm not just gonna like, I could do a lorem ipsum thing, but that's kind of boring as shit, don't you think? So instead, I wrote a little one-page fan fiction about Pomni from Amazing Digital Circus. So I stroke her hair, working my way up her adorable jester cap. My nails glide along her hat, tracing the stitching to the pom-poms that lie just within my reach. I give them a jostle, a gesture that surely foreshadows what's to come. Oh, Jompo, or should I say, Jompney, she giggles, her left eye twitching ever so slightly. Was it simply anxiety, stress from living in this digital nightmare? Or perhaps, and I dare to dream that it may be true, she was flustered by my dashing appearance. I take a jump knee, not only to show my absolute devotion to her, but to emphasize the wit she carried within her. Soon, my child will lay alongside that wit. Pomni, we may be trapped in this so-called amazing digital circus with nary a light to guide us, and that brings great fear to us and our associates. However, there was something I found here that genuinely was amazing. I stare deep into her eyes, maybe even beyond them, to her soul. And what was it that you found, Jompney? She knows the answer, but she dares me to take the next step, to take the lead, and to deliver this message, I allow what is natural to roll off my tongue, the most terrifying words I have ever said, but somehow the easiest to speak. You, Pomni. I found you. For a moment, panic appears to creep into her expression. Her eye twitches more than before. She smiles, but it seems forced. She grabs the sides of her head in apparent anguish. Was it too soon? Had I misread her? My heart was laid bare. It was too late to pull away, so I will push forward instead. I said pish. I will push forward instead. A kiss. A sensor bar appears, blocking the view, but there is no need for either of us to look. We could simply feel. Our lips lock together. Her warmth reaches out to me. She blushes beneath her makeup. Her shaking stops. She melts away in my arms. Literally. I forgot this world was a cartoon. A temporary escape. An exit that we were sure wasn't simply delusion. We both felt it. Pomni begins to solidify, returning to her jester form. She gasps for air, having an... Fuck. She gasps for air, heaving in excitement and fear. That was no digital hallucination. I thought we were stuck in hell, but it felt like I was in heaven. Pomni looks at me, calmer than she has ever looked before. For the first time, she is at ease. And the fact that it was I, Jompo, that brought this to her. I don't know if her jester outfit is removable, but now is the time to check. In walks Long Johnson. Hey! I'm Long Johnson, says Long Johnson. Track 16 of the pilot soundtrack, Your New Home begins to play. Honestly, says Long Johnson, I'm more of a hell of a boss kind of guy. There you go. That's Palm Needle in a Haystack, fellas. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's pretty good, don't you think? I mean, I flubbed one or two lines, but that was pretty high quality, don't you think? Never Write Again, it was high quality. That was good as fucking, that was damn good. H.P. Lovecraft. I don't know enough authors to go with this joke. Other great authors. It's fantastic. They would all clap. Beautiful. Jumpo Phoenix said to add it to the list. Never write fanfics again. Do that, please. Rejected, Blue. I appreciate the donation, but go fuck yourself, basically. Do you recommend playing Mortal Sin with a keyboard and mouse or a controller? Absolutely a keyboard and mouse. Absolutely a keyboard and mouse. Bro, that was some steamy stuff. I had to open a window. It was damn good. The worst part is that the writing isn't actually that bad. I'm honestly proud of that. A lot of the stupid ass references I made, I was like, you know what? This is clean as hell. Have you started writing anything else since Palm Needle in a Haystack? No. I haven't. I don't have any passion for writing fan fictions. I just thought it would be funny, that's all. Anyway, back to the very important stuff that was going on before. So this layer is my whole layer. All right, I want to go back to this and that. All right, back into it. All right, after that beautiful fan fiction, time to talk about how I want to do. I want 3x8, 100-pound. That's a fucking letter B. What am I, fucking dyslexic? God damn. Dumbbell bench. God damn it. Beautiful handwriting, dare I say. If I get that 3x8 100-pound dumbbell bench, I do reverse grip dumbbell bench, by the way, because it hurts my shoulders otherwise. I am going to fucking come big time, fellas. It's gonna be sick as hell. Right now I'm only at 70 pounds, but if I move up in the way that I'm aiming for, that 100-pound shit's gonna be fucking slick. You feel me? Dumbbell bench, the reason I like dumbbell bench specifically for like a marker of how my hypertrophy goals are going, is because it's what I would consider my weakest area besides my quads, but that's because I got a fucking knee injury back when I was in college. But if I can get to that 100 pounds, to me, that's like a big marker of success. It's a bit arbitrary, but it would put me very firmly past the normal, like, intermediate phase of bodybuilding stuff. And I swear to God, my chest just doesn't fucking grow. I want to be goddamn huge. Is it 70 pounds combined? No, that's per dumbbell. Yeah, the 100 pounds wouldn't be 50 in each hand. That would be 100 pound in each hand. I have the Iron Master adjustable dumbbells that go up to, since I bought the bonus thingy. What the fuck is it called? The expansion. It goes up to 120 pounds, which is great because it lets me do some exercises that are really heavy. But I want to get to that 100 pound in each hand dumbbell bench for 3 sets of 8. That would be like big dick. That's what I'm aiming for. Your goal for 2025 is 225 pounds or 100 kilogram bench press. I'm surprised you can't do that with how good of shape you're in. You know, Unknown, you might have to bulk a little bit. Your body fat percentage is pretty low, which is like slick. It's why you look damn good. But you might need to gain a little bit of weight to help move your muscle along. But if I can do that, I'm gonna be damn happy. That's also when I'm going to Japan, by the way. By near the end of the year, I'm gonna be going on a trip to Japan with some friends. And I wanna be humongous, so I can be that big American man with the 10-gallon cowboy hat, pushing everyone over. Not actually pushing everybody over, but... I don't know, arbitrary goals like I wanna be big and buff when I go to Japan, so I can look at anime shit. I don't know, for some reason that makes a lot of sense. Fully or plateauing, probably the exact same thing for you. If I remember correctly, you're also pretty low body fat percentage. And if you have a higher body fat percentage, not by a lot, but just enough, like where you can barely make out your abs is as like big as you would want to get body fat wise, you can gain muscle like crazy from there. But because people want to stay like nice and lean so they look damn good, a lot of the time that's why they don't gain the size. That's what happened to me for the first 4 fucking years. I didn't eat like any food, so I was a skeleton, and I basically went from skeleton to normal human being, but it was like hardly anything. Unknown, you're going to Japan for Easter? That's kind of sick. America's special? Yeah, I love 100-pound bullshit. Pounds? You're damn right I'm gonna pound that pussy. Get it? Fucking Euro pores. Come sit on my lap, bitch. Fucking Germans. That's that's where my heritage is from. Did you guys know that I'm mostly Irish in terms of my beautiful genetics. I'm 100% American, of course. But as an American, I can talk about where my family hails from. The majority of my family hails from right around Ireland. But then I have a chunk of me, because my grandmother came from Germany. So that's German. Pretty cool, right? Neat. Oh, Jumbo, don't promise a German like me a good time. Don't worry about it. Pats you on the back. 100 pounds, goddamn. Everything else should move up as well, but I think since my chest is lagging, that's why I want the dumbbell bench. I think that's why that's important to me. For my, but I got other arbitrary ones that are less important to me. I want to get my, it's a fucking belt squat. Of all things. Janice, that's evil that you keep making chat GPT shit that I don't want to read. If I, what am I saying? Oh yeah, the bench press is cool and everything. I want to get to a 4-plate squat but it would be a belt squat, so not exactly applicable to everything else. That would get my quads in a good spot, I think, nice and comfortable. I wouldn't mind getting to a 4-plate Romanian deadlift as well. I think that would be fucking awesome. Jumpo, do you like the new COD game? I haven't enjoyed Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2, maybe Black Ops, somewhere around there. Million years ago, fellas. For my back, though, I don't actually know any, like, numbers for my back. I don't know, I just row shit and hope it's heavy enough. 10,016 dumbbell benches going to the big leagues? You're damn right. My handwriting's gorgeous, don't you think? Yeah. Everybody's noticing. Black Ops 6 is the new one? Fuck, that's such a big number, dude. Oh yeah, and since I'm going to Japan, like I mentioned, I want to learn tourist Japanese. Basically enough to get around. I only know a couple words, you know, if I bump into someone, I can always say, sumimasen. You know, if someone slaps my ass, I can go, kia! Yamete! You know, I can do all that kind of stuff, but, you know, I wouldn't be able to say like, oh, can I have 3 of this, you know? I can only go up to Hitotsu. I don't know anything else besides Hitotsu. And I don't even remember if that's 1 or 2. So, I want to learn enough Japanese to be able to stumble around. Jumpo will become Reimu Toho since he's going to Japan. Maybe so. That would be incredible. If I can learn just enough to get around, I'm talking like broken Japanese. Like I go somewhere and I want to buy a shirt, so I can say like shirt me buy. You know what I mean? Acronym, hey, I gotta drop out for now to take care of something. Wanted to donate this since I never did before because New Year's. See y'all. Thank you for the donation. I have no idea what an R dollar is, but I'm glad you have 5 of them to spare. Thank you. And look, it says, let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Yeah! Woo! Thanks, YouTube, for the recommendation! Jumpo Duolingo era? I don't think so. I think I'm probably just gonna... I'm probably gonna fucking wing it, honestly. Jumpo, another question. As one of your plans is to grow, what are your thoughts on social media presence? Or go another road and gatekeep it away from normies? Actually... Fuck, you reminded me of another thing that I wanted to put on. But look, I got all this shit in the wrong spot now. Oh my god, I can't believe it. There was one more thing I wanted to add in. So if I move this down here, yes, very cool. For the sake of organization, I need to do this too. Beautiful lines, beautiful, gorgeous even. Let's Control T that shit and move it down here. I'll write something in between. All right, so there was actually secretly one more thing. Do update videos on Japanese, but it's gonna be shitty on purpose, you know? My intention is to learn how to just get around. It's not gonna be like, oh, I know this sentence, now I can ask somebody for the time of day. I'd be like, time, what, help. One request before I go, can you do a Lyle Wrath impression? You said you've watched Oni play, so I wanna hear it for the funny. Fuck. I am not good at impressions. I do know who that is, though. Acronym, that's so evil that you would ask me, because now I'm trying to figure out how to do it. A Lyle Wrath impression, huh? Fuck, I don't know how to do that! I'm gonna embarrass myself. And in front of him, no less. You know, if Lyle McDouchebag heard that I did an impression of him, he probably wouldn't think twice about it, dare I say. You sound like him? Fuck off, I sound like him. There's not even close do I sound like him. I had some guitar teacher who went to Japan and he knew barely any Japanese but had a fun time. Yeah, when I went the first time, I had no knowledge of Japanese. But my brother was able to help me out because he speaks really well. That one time I killed a rat? Right. With my fucking belt buckle. I legitimately have no idea how I can do his voice. He has like he has a sort of like guttural sound to it to some extent that I don't have. And I don't really know how to do that without sounding like a fucking monster. You know? He has like he has a harsh tone to his voice. He projects really well, but he does have that grit kind of sound to his voice too. It's like Lyle's in the same room with us. So real. Yeah, my fucking jump brother. It's crazy. I do have a brother. That bastard. You can always just lean into it completely. You remember when, I don't know about you guys, but I've been watching Lyle specifically, back when he was Guitar Master X7, making Brawlgasm on fucking YouTube with Dexter Manning and shit. I accidentally watched him all the time. It was a mere coincidence that I also watched all the other Newgrounds people, but I found him on YouTube really early. So I've actually been, I think I've been a fan of his for like a goddamn eternity. And I remember in the past, because he was like 16 when he was doing this, so he would always do like almost a Solid Snake impression. So he'd be like, someone would ask, why do they call you Guitar Master X7? Cause I play a mean fucking harmonica. He'd be trying to sound so cool while doing his fucking Halo Machinima shit. Oh my god. I love how embarrassing teenagers are. I think it's so funny. It's so nostalgic to me. No worries, acronym. I don't know why I would call you a tree. Wait, is it because your name was Tree before and you changed it to acronym? That checks out. Outplay says, you know, Jumbo, I appreciate you, right? Don't tell every freaking, I don't tell you every, Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, bro. You don't have to say it. I appreciate it. You remember Moist Critical as Penguin Zero? I do though. I remember watching him when he was doing his Modern Warfare 2 strategy videos. I remember specifically the one where he was like the tortoise, so he would only crawl around and he'd have the riot shield on his back and have a like, I don't remember what gun he had, but he would only crawl around and move slowly. And then people would shoot at him and they just hit the shield and he'd shoot them and he'd be talking about how he was a tortoise. It was very epic. Yes, the lore is deep. Did you guys know I've been going on YouTube since before anybody had 1 million subscribers? Could you believe that? Did you know that I was one of the people that would freak out and I was pissed off that Fred hit 1 million before Ryan Higo or Smosh? Make a Charlie impression? I'm so bad at him. I'm so bad at an impression of Charlie of all people. It's legitimate, like the... it always sounds so bad, but I guess that's part of the fun, right? Are you ready? It's gonna sound so real. It's like he's here in the room with us. Hey everybody, it's Critical, doo-doo feces, penis, cock and balls. There you go. That's good enough, right? All I do is make my voice slightly deeper, and I'm like, that's good enough. Fuck it. That's good. Fuck it. Oh yeah, this thing I wanted to write down. Last one. This one should be relatively straightforward, nothing crazy. I'm probably going to, assuming my internet can even fucking handle it, dual wield. Dual stream to Twitch. Seems like a no-brainer, right? If I can dual stream to Twitch, fuck it. Why not dual stream to Twitch? Not that I know, I have no idea how Twitch works. I don't know shit about it. But just wrap those motherfuckers in and see how it goes. I would do a thing where I like combine the chats, you know? But also like, it may be beneficial. Sometimes a Twitch stream might be better because there are, like the Twitch chat integration in certain games could be fun, maybe. I don't know. Still, I really don't know. Twitch is cancerous. Personally, I don't like Twitch's chat culture that much. But dual streaming to Twitch could be a good idea, I think. Having them have like their chat show up in chat, but then me also having them there too. You guys wouldn't have to do anything. Remember, it's gonna be a dual stream. You could just watch on YouTube. Because I would always be streaming on YouTube anyway. So, essentially, if you want to use Twitch, you could use Twitch. If you don't use Twitch, then don't fucking use Twitch, because I'll still be here on YouTube. It would be that, right? So you can just make your choice, do either one. Some people really do prefer Twitch for some reason, and so they would go on Twitch and do that stuff. But there's no real reason not to, I guess. So dual streaming would be a decent idea. Could help with general channel growth and stuff. Jumpo, what would you call your fan base? Jompets? I don't know. I have no fucking idea. The Great Jomplet. Jompet is his female alter ego. Evil thing to say to me. The Jompineers? I have no idea. Offspring? Gross! Yeah. Anyway, that's everything. Whoa, crazy. What a list. You guys can screenshot it and play along if you want. That would be really cool. You guys can tell me if you guys make videos for FeeJumpo or KillChen also. I think that would be really neat. Beautiful handwriting, truly. I'll draw a cat. Yeah, here. I'll do it on 6-point font. Here, watch. You got a little, gotta do one of these. One of these. And then here's the cat ears. There you go. And then of course cats have hair, so I'll probably do like a little spiky bit. Maybe it'll go like out a little bit, you know, something like that. Maybe one of these, maybe some of those. A little bit of a rounding right here. Very cool. Beautiful. Cat. You know, personally, I'm happy about it. Wow, they should be in a French bread fried, yeah, what you said, Morby. Ha! If I could read, I would read that out loud. Do you think you'd be able to learn piano in 1 year? You could get pretty decent at piano. My friends tried learning piano and they were able to play like Mario 64 songs on piano and stuff. That's a shittier version of NecoArc? That's not true. It literally is NecoArc. Wonderful, isn't it? But yeah, learning piano in 1 year is not a big deal. You could probably do that. It's not like you'd be playing like the most beautiful, perfect sounds ever, but you could probably get to a point where you're like pretty solid. Her tail? Does NecoArc have a tail? That's not real. Alright, well, that's the whole fucking list. That's everything. Beautiful, right? Now, sure, it's been like 2 years, or 2 hours or whatever. But here, let me do this. Whoa, look, I'm fighting King, and he's Waluigi. No, he's Wario. I can't believe I said fucking Waluigi. What, am I stupid? I am. I gotta adjust my screens and stuff back. Oh, now you guys can look at this. Look, cool, I'm purple rank. I'm Mighty Ruler now. Oh, I'm so good at Tekken, everybody. I gotta move my web browser over too. So if I go to that. There you go, beautiful. Oh, YouTube's trying to catch up. Beautiful, really. Don't look at the VLC thing right there. Ranked is so engaging! Number up! I don't think I rank up past this, though. I think I play for another 3 hours and don't rank up past this. But damn if I'm not 18th Dan. My friend played King. That's why I'm so damn good against him. Now don't look at me getting rolled right now. That'd be ridiculous. He doesn't know how to block lows. What a dipshit. He fell for the oldest trick in the book. You think a Lily would be able to do this? Only if they were good, like me. Haven't played this game in a year. Damn! Damn! I'm rolling this motherfucker! Oh, he sucks. Oh, he sucks unlike me. Anyway, I guess I can just move into like general chit chat shit if you guys want. I will literally just answer whatever you guys say. I don't necessarily have any plans for the stream now. Did someone call me? Was it my mom? Mama! Mama! It was my mom. Oh, she dropped trash off at my place because the other people aren't taking it at her place. Very cool. My mom was saying that one of my neighbors was eyeballing me. How evil. Jumpo, what's your favorite word? No fucking idea, dude. You kidding me? I don't know. Jumpo's a word technically. Let's go with that. Yeah, I'm kind of confident. I'm kind of a genius. What's your favorite game ever? My favorite game ever is We Love Katamari. We Love Katamari's great. It's I could get really autistic about it. My favorite horror game, I actually don't know. I'm gonna be honest, as much as I want to like horror games, but I dislike so many of them, I'd probably have to lean to like Resident Evil 4. That's probably my favorite. I have only played the remake, but that's probably my favorite one. How'd you come up with your name? I made it up. I literally made it up. I was thinking, what's a name I could give myself? How about Jompo? That's, whoa, crazy. How'd I lose? I never lose. Don't look at me crouching randomly in front of King when he has such a good hop kick. We Love Katamari, I feel like it has that like absurdist comedy thing, but there's so many like layers of motivation that go into We Love Katamari that it's like impressive once you start actually thinking about it. There's a story progression, there's a visual progression of the universe being created back. There is the level progression of unlocking more levels, but also as you go through the levels, your Katamari is allowed to get bigger and bigger over the course of the levels, and the areas you can go to increase in size slowly as well. But there are also places that are related to each other. So if you roll things up in the school, then in a later level, you are outside the school and you can roll up everything outside the school. Then later you're big enough to actually roll the entire fucking school up. All that kind of stuff is so cool. And then alongside that, when you beat a level that has a size requirement, then you do a speed requirement level. And by doing that, you get better at the level so that you can get a better size number in the size goal one. And then along with that, they have all of the like gifts and the cousins that you can collect and everything. So it encourages the exploration as well. And exploring also leans into, of course, the more you explore, the more you're going to be familiar with the map. So you're going to be better at rolling things up. There's so much shit that goes into We Love Katamari. I feel like to me, it's like the perfect game. It's like my version, it's like my Tetris, you know what I mean? Fuck you, Gonzalo. Doing that flip kick. It's so damn good. I love that fucking game so much. I've played it so many times. Will you run for president? Not really interested in doing that politics stuff. I literally got perfected on stream, bro. It's over. This guy has 10 wins. Oh, look at me. I always do unsafe launchers randomly. Oh, it's so cool. I'm so good at the game. Yeah, I got purple just spamming bullshit like a dipshit. Oh, big combo. Oh, but I didn't notice the wall and he punished me for it. I'm fucking dog shit. You had vodka outplayed? I saw you say that in the In the Discord, I think. How old are you, young man? Are you able to do such a thing? You think I can come back from this? You see, I am a dipshit because I should have just used my rage move. But hey, you know, whatever. When do we expect the face reveal? Literally never. I don't want to reveal my face. I feel like it's more fun to not reveal my face. The double snake edge, they never fucking see it coming. Dipshits. Dipshits, all of them. Oh, and I do the kick because I want to break the ground. I'm hungry for it. Oh, and I did a flip! God damn! Not old enough for vodka, old enough for beer and wine? Do they separate that stuff? I don't know if that's true. I don't know if any of that works. What is your favorite song? I actually don't have a favorite song. There's not a lot of music stuff that really appeals to me too much. Right now, there's a song called Lovesick, I think. Hold on. Let me go on my Spotify so I can say the right song to you. I gotta go to Spotify. Did you drink before? I'm not a big drinker. I have drank before, but I ain't into alcohol stuff. Oh, that's what it is. It's Lovesick Loop by Alohai. Alohai. I think they do a lot of collaboration shit with VTubers. And frankly, I don't give a fuck. I like that song. I don't care if it makes me cringe. I'm cringe and I'm proud. Did you see how big brain my brain was right there? I intentionally dropped my combo to not put him in rage so I could try to get him dead in one combo, and then I dropped my combo anyway, but I luck out and get that anyway. Tekken would be fun if most of the early learning wasn't just figuring out what isn't useless. I think the big issue with Tekken's learning curve is not just that, but also learning how to punish people. Because characters have so many gimmicks that they can lean into, it makes it very confusing to move to one character and not be able to just space someone out, because this guy has something very specific that allows him to get away with it. Like, the way that you want to deal with it is like, you need to knowledge check somebody. You need to know, oh, on the second hit of this string, if I duck, then I'll be able to block that second hit, and it'll cause them to stagger, and I can launch punish. But you only know that if you go for that. Because a lot of other moves are like, you'll do a high to a low, or a mid to a low, but that low will just be a tap, so you want to take that and hold back. But it true combos for this guy, specifically. And because of that, you want to duck to block the second one. So if you see the first hit come out, for this guy specifically, you want to block that one low. You don't want to parry it low because you're in too much of a stagger from the block stun to be able to parry low. You have to block low. All of this knowledge check stuff is pretty ridiculous. You're right, Morby, that is a scrub take. The characters don't do that much similarly. Some do. But I would say that the majority of characters are unique, and their kits are built around specific moves that allow them to be unique. And if you're not utilizing those moves, then yeah, they're very samey and similar, but at the same time, then you're not really using the character the way that you should. But again, that is a knowledge check, like you said. You have to be aware of the fact that these gimmicks, these moves are the things that you need to lean into. I think Tekken's biggest issue is the learning phase. Like, the gap that you have to cover when playing Tekken is just silly. What's your favorite color? Pink. I love pink. It's cute. And I like cute things. That's just how I am. Your stream channel became your main? Oh, that's so real. That's why I sort of refer to it as scripted videos and stream videos. I fucking lost. I hate Jin Kazuya. What a bitch. Have you played Undertale? Yeah. I like Undertale. I think it's fun. I think the genocide route is legitimately poorly written and boring. But I like the other routes. I like the neutral route. I like the good boy route, the pacifist route. And I like the characters and stuff for the most part. I just think that the genocide route leans way too heavily into being edgy. And I think it becomes boring. It's one of those, like, you do something bad but instead of just doing the bad thing, your character starts like becoming an edgy bastard. How could I be punished for such a thing? The line "looks like free XP" is definitely one of the lamest things I've ever fucking seen in my life. Oh, and I closed it out. Fuck you, Jin Kazuma. Yeah, but neutral and pacifist I think are great. I think the neutral route was great, a lot of fun, but felt a little underwhelming. But I only missed one thing for the pacifist route, I think, which allowed me to then do the pacifist route once I loaded the save again. And I fucking cried like a little bitch because I like games. And then I tried the genocide route and I thought, oh, suddenly the writing really took a fucking turn downhill, dude. This is awful. Jumpo, what's your race? Does it matter? Does it? I can't believe this. I'm white as fuck, boy. Oh, I'm so white. Nobody would expect me to be white. Me, Jumpo, white? Doesn't a Tekken movie exist? Yeah, I think it does. I think there's an anime movie, and I think there's a live action movie. Do you see us just spam the same move every time? That's Tekken, baby. God damn. Ooh, I can't believe this. Andy just threw out the heat? Yeah, of course he does. Everyone does, except for me, because I'm a dipshit. Oh, you heading out, tea and cakes? Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. The part with Monster Kid is good. I like the part with Monster Kid, except if you're doing the genocide route. I also don't like anything that has to do with Undyne in the genocide route. I think all the Alphys stuff sucks. I think the way the characters talk to you is boring. Please don't hurt me and my family, Lamau. You know, it's just a bunch of nonsense. To me, it just leaned way too heavily into it. Which felt weird to me, because I know that Undertale's super quirky and goofy and stuff anyway, but I think it leans... The goofy tone works better for when good things are happening than when bad things are happening. Jumpo, have you had water? Yeah, I have water next to me. I'm African, but both my parents are white, but I'm kinda black. That's a mystery, isn't it? You should ask your mom some questions. It's probably some mixed race stuff. I don't know. Do you want me to baselessly speculate about your race? I could. Yeah, lol. Yeah, I don't know. Undertale's cool. I still haven't played, what's the other one? It's, what's the Undertale sequel game? Under something? No, it's Tail. It's that other one. It's that other one. What race do you think I am, Jumpo? Unknown, I've seen pictures of you. You're white as fuck too. Deltarune, yes, thank you. I literally know nothing about Deltarune except there's a guy named Spamton and he exists and I think you're at school. Pretty cool, right? You know, at some point I'll play it, I'm sure. You're black? I don't believe you. Opponent found! Oh, I can't believe this. And it's King. Fuck you, King. Oh, and he's just a Garyu. He's just a fucking Garyu. I'm pretty sure I roll the fuck out of this guy. Like I said before, my dear friend, who I played this game with, played King, and he was better than every King I played with. But I will probably eat shit almost immediately since I'm, you know, bragging and stuff. Doesn't count though since I'm not playing it right now. This is like the future or whatever. The past. Shut up. Haven't got any Amori merch because I've been focusing on getting one-shot merch. I really don't like Amori very much. And I don't even remember why. I think I didn't like the way it was quirky. And the writing I felt seemed a bit melodramatic. I understand that that's sort of the point, but at the same time, you know, I can only take so much melodrama for this stuff. It is crazy that fucking launches. Literally insane. 50-50? Oh shit. Oh shit. I didn't follow up. Time to get my follow through, Jumpo. Leap out of there, prance, bitch. Oh, what a dumbass. Oh, I could have just used my fucking rage art instead of getting killed every time. Ah, and I snake edged at the beginning because I am bad at the game. When Deltarune stream? Literally no idea. Trepang 2 is one of your favorite games, huh? Trepang 2 is cool. 3 big boob girl boss fights. It's whatever. I was legitimately not having fun when I was streaming it, so I didn't want to force it and then just not be happy the whole time I was playing it, which is why I dropped it while I was streaming it. I really dislike a lot of ranked systems. Just use an elo system or Glicko if you want to be quirky. Tower floors make me want to remove Soul Bad Guy's Flame of Corruption. Tower floors are shitty. I don't mind rankings that are just like your number go up or down, but it has to be balanced correctly. One of the issues with Tekken's ranking system is that it is it feels weird. Like it was, at least at the time, it was super bloated. Like it was really easy to get to Mighty Ruler, like purple rank stuff, but then blue and onward was when the good players would be there. And I was like, dude, it doesn't make any, like people are way too high up. There is not an even distribution. It feels like everybody's just kind of clogged up in the middle. And if you're looking at like a parabolic kind of fucking line or whatever, sure, I guess that kind of makes sense. But I kind of like when the bulk of players are in the bad ranks because they're bad instead of being in the middle because they're the quote-unquote average player. I think Tekken 7 did better when most players were in green rank and earlier, and then doing anything more than that meant you were like intermediate or decent. You know, yellow rank was decently respectable, but you still had a lot of ranks to climb. That's how I felt. I'm not gonna get you started on Valorant, Morby. I literally don't know anything about Valorant. Oh, Clover, you like Amori because the story speaks to you on a personal level and the music is beautiful. Understandable. I don't think it's a bad game necessarily, but I was finding that it was very much not for me, and I was leaning into that. Like, I don't think it was necessarily that it was bad, and that's why I disliked it. It was just that I could not get invested in what was going on. So it's more of that kind of a thing, you know? Needy streamer overload. 100,000 years since I've heard the name of that. TF2 stream? Why the fuck would I go play TF2? I get a lot of people still play it, but a million, like, I don't even know anything about TF2, bro. It's just, I feel like that would be a big waste of time on my end. The game's back because they didn't interact with the mirror enough times? Yeah, I probably should have gone for 100, just rounded it out. Minecraft on this channel? Nope, not at all. Never, probably. Unless I'm doing some collaboration with other YouTubers or something, I don't have any plans on playing. That damage is fucking crazy. I have no plans on playing Minecraft. I just don't like the game. Nah, Clover, it's not necessarily that the depression stuff doesn't work for me. Again, it was the way it was presented was very melodramatic. It to me, I got the idea very quickly. So when it was it just kind of kept going to me. Like how do I put this? There was a movie I watched recently called The Dead Don't Die, and I think that movie is dog shit. But it's about like a bunch of celebrities who are not playing, you know, themselves as celebrities, but they're playing different characters in some small town. And because of polar fracking, the world's axis shifts, and then, what is it? The dead people come back to life, and there are zombies that kill people. Crazy, right? But the first 30 minutes, I think they mention polar fracking is causing the axis of the world to change orbit like 3 times, maybe 4 times. And each character introduces themselves by talking about, whoa, shit, that's crazy, and stuff like that. And it's so much nonsense. It's just such a fucking waste that I just felt like I was wasting my time. There's a point where I just say, I get it. I fucking get it. Can we move on? And for Amori, I was leaning into that. It wasn't to the extent that I was upset with it, like mad. It just felt like I was doing I was going through the motions of of I understand why this stuff is happening, but I still have to run around and interact with these other kids who are like trying to bully me, and I have to do like a fighting thing against them and beat them up so that they don't steal my candy that I'm using for my fetch quest. And I'm like, well, you know, I think this would be better if I didn't have to do this part because it's really fucking dull. That's how I felt when I was going through it. Are you talking about someone's death? No, I'm talking about like, you know when you go into like the real world for the first time and you're walking around and it's like right before Joe Mori is about to move, and so he's hanging out with little, like the boy, and this is when like the girl is like carrying around the baseball bat and being a bully, and you're kind of going through the motions of trying to win her favor back so that you can say goodbye before you move or something. There's something like that, and you go to like a candy store, and then these characters are like, they walk out, they're like, I'm gonna bully you because I want to steal your candy, and you have to beat the shit out of them. Yeah, all those people, and to me, I was like, damn, fuck, dude, this shit sucks. I'm getting pissed. Dude, I get it. Just let me move on. I was not digging the amount of stuff that was happening, because it felt like I would do an important thing and then I'd have to go through all this other stuff to get to the next important thing. I don't like when writing has that sort of like, here's how the world is, but nothing else is really going on. Maybe it was foreshadowing for something else, but to me it felt like I was doing a bunch of other stuff to build the world, when in reality that should be going hand in hand with the forward momentum of the story. They should be happening at the same time as opposed to being separate, right? That's how I felt about Omori. Jumpo, you sound like you're describing a fever dream. Yes. Play Unravel? Oh yeah. Unravel's like 1,000,000 years old. By the way, none of those relaxing streams I feel like are entertaining at all for me to play. I always get bored going through them as like streaming, because I run out of things to say. It just becomes me saying, oh, I gotta go over here. Gotta go do that. Yeah. Time to run over there. Yep, gotta grab the thing. If I don't feel like I'm able to interact with what I'm playing well enough, I don't want to play it. I'm pretty strict with the games that I'm playing. You're going bald if you don't finish Omori? Oh, how unfortunate. Jack 8 is a robot, Doge. His ass size isn't relevant. He's a robot. He's got little legs because he was designed that way by humanity. It's different. Robots can't train their asses, you know? You fucking pile drive me into the ground, planted the fucking seed. Ultra Fight Dakyanta? Fuck that stupid ass boring game. Meme fighting games. Cringe! 5 hours in and you're in the prologue still? I think, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big Omori fan. I would say that it does a lot. It's better than a lot of the other quirky Earthbound-esque games that are out there. I found that so far, Undertale's the only one that I actually like in that quote-unquote genre. I can't believe I lost. Can't believe Tyler 1 fucking killed me, bro. Well, he's a bit too tan for Tyler 1. Whatever. That joke isn't even close to good. What? Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you. No, it's a good joke. Yeah, I'm funny. Omori seemed alright, but I just couldn't get into it. There are other games that I've tried and I thought all of them were dog shit. I think it's because, I've said this before, but for a lot of these games that try to be all quirky and Undertale-y, the quirk comes off very poorly and makes me want to cry. Because the humor's like, oh, look how funny my character is. Isn't my character quirky? As opposed to, isn't this joke funny? I think the reason Undertale worked was because it didn't present the jokes like, hey, look how quirky Sans Undertale is. It was more like Sans tells jokes because that's part of his character, and then the quirkiness just comes from his character being, you know, telling the jokes. You don't have to find it funny necessarily, because that's building his character at the same time. Interacting with other things kind of builds the world and this and that. It seemed to have a little more going for it than just trying to say, look how interesting I am because I came up with this bizarre situation. What a unique scenario. Did you finish Omori? No, I stopped at, I think I fought the girl with the baseball bat in the church, and I said, this game is not interesting to me. And I never played it again. I think that's what I did. Jump, are you gonna buy the color DLC pack for Chen? Fuck no. Gonna mute this stream to binge watch Feed Jumpo? Some of my videos really aren't very good. They're probably alright. I was finding my voice. I like my Kingdom vs. Naruto one. I will die on the hill that now it's a good video that just no one wants to watch. RPG Maker games always make me lose interest. I understand, Urchin. I think they can be good, but I think people tend to lean into making the same type of game every time. You know, someone saw that Undertale did well and they said, I can try to make that. And so everyone's making Undertale 2. Jump, you should play Phasmophobia. I don't have anyone to play with. So I don't think it would be that interesting. People recommend it, but I would need people to play with. Have you watched any anime? I've been watching Dan. Actually, I finished watching Dan yesterday. Crazy, they did that thing where they're like, oh, the first season is finished, and it's literally half a season. Thanks, dude. Didn't realize it would just stop midway through what was going on. You know, I would have just held off if I knew that was the case, you fuckers. You can play with chat? Oh yeah, and have them yell slurs at the ghosts? I don't think so. Sips tea. Dan good. I think Dan one of those, it's a shonen anime that knows what it wants to be, and because of that, it has confidence in being what it is. I know that means basically nothing. Clover, why even spoil Omori? Don't you want people to play it? What are you talking about? What's the point of telling everybody, look, this character dies and this is why, and then this character gets depressed? Like, okay, well, now I don't even need to play it, dude. What are you talking about? I feel like that's kind of pointless. I would say, what was I talking about? Fuck, damn it. I'm all distracted and oh yeah, Dan. Dan's cool. I think Dan works well. A lot of shonen shit is total dog shit garbage and sucks. It's awful. I will say outright, I never thought Attack on Titan was good, except for, you know, season 1 was good, and then it started doing other shit, and I thought, oh, none of it's good except for when they do fights. And then guess what? No one's talking about it anymore, because I guess everyone said the ending was bad. Bro, the whole thing was bad. Bro, it was always like that. What are you, fucking crazy? You're insane. Chainsaw Man theme goes crazy. Yeah, too bad it's a bad show that isn't interesting. It's so deep, dude. You know, Denji doesn't know what to feel, and so he's trying to figure out how to feel feelings because he was fucking sad. Oh, that's crazy, dude. Too bad about the rest of everything being uninteresting and the characters having no motivation besides trying to get puss. Damn, dude. Oh no, a character shows up. Did you know that Denji doesn't feel anything about it? I can't wait for 50 more chapters of him fighting a guy just to talk about how he doesn't feel feelings that he feels like he should feel. God damn. Don't even get me started on My Hero Academia, bro. I don't even want to finish. Oh my god, have you guys seen that dog shit? The doggest shit I've ever fucking seen. It's called, oh fuck, it has the goddamn Tokyo Revengers. Tokyo Revengers is the shittiest thing I've ever had the displeasure of reading. It is so fucking awful. And then the ending of it is even worse. It's like I was mad for a week. I was mad for a fucking week after finishing that dog shit. It's so bad. It literally, it had so many gaps and holes in its writing, and then in the end it went, oh, but all of that was intentional because there was a curse that cursed everybody to act like assholes. Fucking terrible. One of the absolute worst. Oh my goodness. People hate Deku because Deku's a bitch. Deku was fine for so long, and then he became such a goody two-shoes, I was kind of sick of him. There's a point where he sees a guy genocide like an entire city, like fucking kill thousands of people, including people that he knew. And then he thinks, man, I really gotta, this guy who just did that, I really gotta help him. He seems like he's in a rough spot. I hope I can save him. It's like, dude, what? What? Kill him. Fucking kill him. Kill the motherfucker. He's fucking evil. Just kill him. But no, oh, I gotta save him. A real hero wouldn't kill. Did you know that they're bastards in that? There's a part where they're like, oh my God, I can't believe it. You know, there's a part where the hero association is like, you know, no one respects him anymore. I know this is a semi-spoiler, nothing too crazy. No one respects the hero association anymore. So they're like, oh man, we should protect ourselves, says the average person. And they're like, and then because the average person was protecting themselves, the crime rate got worse and casualties went crazy, and you need to depend on the police to save you because the people can't protect themselves. You need to fucking lick some boots. And I was like, this is not appealing to my American sensibilities, bro. You telling me that I should, oh no, this guy's trying to rob me. I'd better call the cops after he steals all my fucking money. No, maybe I should just shoot the fucker in the face. How about that? Fuck you, I'm American, bitch. Fuck Deku. The Owl House made a joke. Oh my God, you're bringing up the Owl House. Oh, the Owl House. Now that's something I couldn't get through either. Maybe I'm just too old for it or something. Pacifist route. Yeah, it's crazy. I've been struggling a lot with anime recently. But there were a couple that I ended up liking. Delicious in Dungeon is very pleasant. I think it's a comfy show to watch, and it has stuff. It never loses what it started out as like cooking things in the dungeon, but it takes itself semi-seriously here and there. It takes itself very seriously once or twice, but it always sort of has this, I don't know, it's paced well, you know? It doesn't feel like the serious stuff is taking away from the goofy stuff, and it doesn't feel like the goofy stuff takes away from the serious stuff. It's really well balanced. Cyberpunk Edge Runners is peak fiction. It is. Even though I'm a dipshit and didn't understand some of it when I watched it. I would say Cyberpunk Edge Runners is very good. Murder Drones is peak, maybe if you're autistic or something. Murder Drones is like, I like Murder Drones because it appeals to my like angsty teenager ways. It makes me nostalgic, but I would never say that it's good. There's one that I'm watching right now, an anime that's like, it's called Orb, and I don't remember the rest of the tagline. It's about people figuring out that the Earth is round. Or not round, not that the fucking Earth is round. It's that the universe doesn't rotate around the Earth rotates around the sun. That's what it is. That one's pretty good, I would say. So far, it's very talk heavy. It is a lot of talking. But the talking is pretty interesting. The way they go about it's pretty interesting. The characters are decent. It's like good. I would say good, like a pretty firm good right now. I wouldn't say it's great by any means, but it's something that I can like comfortably watch and be entertained by. An anime would never make me buy a video game. Edge Runners did not make me interested in Cyberpunk because it didn't seem like it would be anything like Cyberpunk. Or Edge, yeah, I felt like they would be different, basically. What's your favorite genre of anime? I don't really have one. I'll watch whatever. My favorite genre is good anime. Oh my God, it's the Diddler. I'm pretty sure the Diddler fucks me up. Maybe I'm confusing him with someone else, but I'm pretty sure I get diddled by this motherfucker. He starts pulling out all the stops. I feel like I remember that. I think I beat him the first time maybe, and then after that he just rolls the shit out of me. He downloads everything that I've ever done. You've been rewatching Bakemonogatari? I've actually never seen that. Call me a fake fan, you know? What's your favorite genre of cookies? Snickerdoodles are damn tasty. And they're fun to say. Snickerdoodles are so fucking tasty. Like, chocolate chip cookies are good and all, but Snickerdoodles are great. Did you know that they fucked up Chips Ahoy? I hadn't eaten Chips Ahoy for like 10 years. Did you know that Chips Ahoy used to just be like decent little hard cookies? They were cheap and simple. Now they're like cardboard. Like they fall apart like they're fucking sawdust. Like I bite into it and it's like eating sand that has a light cookie flavor. And I'm like, dude, what did they do? What happened to this? I legitimately got depressed eating one of those. I was like, it's gone downhill. It's over. Although Chips Ahoy are always shitty, you know? Mashal, Magic, and Muscles is really good. I strongly disagree. Very firm disagree. If you're talking about the manga, it's good. The manga is good. It paces itself better, and the well-paced there. But the anime is like a fucking slideshow. Most of the time. It's... How do I say this? It was so disappointing to me, because I actually liked the manga, and then going into the anime, I was like, dude, it's unironically boring as fuck to watch a bunch of people standing perfectly still for 10 minutes and talking at each other in a fucking comedy. Not just that, but it's a comedy that has visual gags, and it's like, why am I watching a fuck? If you like Mashal the anime, you definitely go over to Mashal the manga instead. I think it'll actually be better, and they have more jokes. They focus a little too heavily on the shine a little more brightly in the manga. Have you seen Madoka Magica? Nah, I never really watched Magical Girl stuff, so I figured a deconstruction of Magical Girls wouldn't make that much sense to watch. Jumpo, I like how you made the video a guide to killing authors for non-nerds. How'd you get the clips and decide which clips to use? I think that one was really difficult for me because I didn't know what to put for a lot of what I was talking about, so I ended up looking for free stock footage for a lot of the stuff that I was trying to do. But that was also like 2 years ago that I made that. The big secret with that video is that I really just wanted to talk about Zootopia, but figured no one would give a shit. So I broadened the scope to the death of the author as a whole. Madoka Magica's peak? That's what I've heard. Haven't gotten around to it though. My brother was a big fan of it. That was like, I think that came out around the same time as like Angel Beats and stuff. It is a fairly old one at this point. When it comes to like modern internet sensibilities, Madoka Magica's pretty old. It's like Twitch streams because you can't rewind. Yeah, I turn off rewinding. The reason I turn off rewinding is in case I say something terrible that I do want to take out, so that people can't go back and screenshot it. Could private the stream afterwards, so I could just lop it out and then no one could see it ever again. So you would have to take a screenshot in that like fraction of a second. So it's for like safety, you know? I don't want anyone to be able to like grab anything if I fuck up. Are you Bedlam's secret brother? I don't know who that is. Or in case a bouncer game has a penis in it. Yeah, that did happen once. I still can't wait for that game to come out. I don't think it's out yet. I think it's coming out in a couple months, I think. I'd have to double check. I'll deal with it. Maybe someday I'll have good internet. It's a dream. Sometimes that happens. Oh yeah, I'm definitely lagging right now. Oh yeah, that's some chunky lag. Didn't realize. Yeah, okay. Words. Hollow Knight is a cool question. Yes, indeed. Man, I really am fucking lagging. I'll answer that question. Yeah, Hollow Knight's cool. I didn't finish it though. I got busy with other stuff while I was working on it, and so I forgot where I was. And so I ended up getting to a point where I was probably like 70%, started getting busy, didn't come back to it for a couple months, then like I turned it on, and then, oh boy, guess what? I have no idea. I have no idea where I am. The fuck am I gonna do? I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. So it was just kind of over at that point. I didn't know what to do about it. ever watched Golden Kamui. I read Golden Kamui, the manga. Man, my internet really is shitting the bed, innit? Goddamn! That's alright. It's like okay. It's wiggling around a lot. For Hollow Knight, I'm good at following through and remembering what to do so long as it's something I'm playing like every couple of days. But that wasn't the case, and so I just got lost. Do you think Ultra Kill music's a banger? I think it's pretty good, yeah. Fuck Reina, by the way. I have no idea how this stupid-ass character works. I usually just spam back at a spammer, because I don't know how to do anything against Reina. Doing that kick, it was so hard to figure out how to deal with that kick. Crazy range. Don't know how to react to startup. Just hop kick, bitch. Card game auto battler. I don't know, man. Would that actually be enjoyable? You can always recommend it. I think, Usari Nyan, I think you're in the Discord, right? You can always recommend it in the Discord. Or on, like, I don't know, the comments of this stream afterwards or something. But it's free. But, they need some Yordle representation, bro. Where's my waifu Tristana? Bro, I'm fucking pissed. Fuck Reina, by the way. Just saying that out loud again. Shitty-ass character. Fuck you. Let's see, is my internet still dog shit? Might be a comfortable time to end the stream. I think I'm losing energy right now. I think I'm at the point where I'm like, all right, I kind of want to go eat a sandwich or something, you know? All of this talking is making me tired. Yeah, I think I'll call it. You know what? Yeah, fuck you guys. I'm gonna leave. Well, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Going over things was fun. Having Tekken play in the background was neat, I guess. You know, it was something. But I am going to fuck off and do something else. I think it'll be very cool when I enact plans for the future. I'm playing Path of Exile 2 on Friday, and then I'm playing Marvel Rivals on Saturday with viewers again. So look forward to those things. Have fun with that if you want to join in. I have a Discord if you want to join the Discord, things like that. Anyway, I'm gonna leave. I appreciate your time, everybody. I clasp my hands together and I bow. I wish my internet was better, but whatever. That's just how it goes sometimes. Where's the end stream button? There it is. All right, thanks everybody. Have a good one. I appreciate your time.